Prince William, who is president of the Football Association, FA, took to Twitter to issue a statement against racism in football as members of the England squad have been inundated with disgusting remarks online. The Duke of Cambridge said the abuse has left him sickened and demanded it to stop. He wrote, "I am sickened by the racist abuse aimed at England players after last night's match. It is totally unacceptable that players have to endure this abhorrent behaviour. It must stop now and all those involved should be held accountable." The message was signed off with a W, to state it had been the Duke of Cambridge who penned it. William's intervention follows an official statement by the FA issued to condemn the racist abuse and ask for the government and social media companies to intervene. It read, "We will continue to do everything we can to stamp discrimination out of the game, but we implore government to act quickly and bring in the appropriate legislation so this abuse has real-life consequences. Social media companies need to step up and take accountability and action to ban abuses from their platforms, gather evidence that can lead to prosecution and support making their platform free from this type of abhorrent abuse." The official social media account of the England football team shared the FA statement overnight. It added, "We're disgusted that some of our squad, who have given everything for the shirt this summer, have been subjected to discriminatory abuse online after tonight's game. We stand with our players." Prime Minister Boris Johnson did not touch upon the FA's request for help but weighed in nevertheless on the abuse with a tweet reading, "This England team deserve to be lauded as heroes, not racially abused on social media. Those responsible for this appalling abuse should be ashamed of themselves." The Met Police pledged to look into the abusive and racist remarks. The force wrote on Twitter, "We are aware of a number of offensive and racist social media comments being directed towards footballers following the Euro 2020 final. This abuse is totally unacceptable. It will not be tolerated and it will be investigated." These appeals come after Bukayo Saka, Marcus Rashford and Jadon Sancho, who contributed to bring England to the Euro 2020 final and make history, were flooded with racist abuse on social media for failing to score their penalties. Many football fans took to Twitter to show their support to the three players and condemn the intense abuse they have been experiencing over the past few hours. One said, "Can we please ensure that whoever has been spewing racist abuse towards #Rashford #Sancho #Saka since last night is identified, prosecuted and charged with hate speech. Thanks in advance to all police forces in the land. #NoToRacism #Thank you England #Euro 2020. Another wrote, #Say no to racism. Sancho, Saka, Rashford we stand with you. And a third added, "Every single player that stepped on that pitch has done the country proud. We made the final and the aftermath of how some fans are behaving is disgusting. #Rashford #Sancho and #Saka deserve more respect." On top of the sickening insults thugs are leaving online, a mural dedicated to Rashford at the Coffeehouse Cafe on Copson Street, Withington, had to be partially covered this morning after being filled with offensive wording. This isn't the first time William has spoken up against racism in football. In January, the Duke of Cambridge issued another message in support of football players targeted by online racist abuse in January. Demanding social media platforms take action, William wrote, "Racist abuse, whether on the pitch, in the stands, or on social media, is despicable and it must stop now. We all have a responsibility to create an environment where such abuse is not tolerated, and those who choose to spread hate and division are held accountable for their actions. That responsibility extends to the platforms where so much of this activity now takes place. I commend all those players, supporters, clubs and organizations who continue to call out and condemn this abuse in the strongest terms. W.